Hello, my name is Damon Escarska, and before I get started with my presentation, I just wanted to let everybody know that I hope everyone's safe and healthy. I know that COVID-19 is going around and it's very scary, so I just hope everybody's safe right now. But back to my presentation. Today, my topic will be on ocean pollution worldwide. Every year, more than 1 billion and plastics are being released into the ocean. This is affecting the marine life, which is also our food supplies. As well as over time, it will affect us humans because we consume that food. Plastic beverage holders, plastic bottles, and finally fish lines take up about 400 to 500 years to dissolve into the earth. So just seeing how this waste will outlive humans is terrible, and if nothing changes that, then humans won't be able to see a world without waste. This ties up to the audience because with the ocean pollution, it affects us humans who live on the earth and who consume water. But most importantly, it is hurting the marine life because that is their home and that's where they live, and also the plant life and coral reefs as well. Some credible material: Ocean Cleanup Organization, Oceana, Protecting the World's Ocean Organization, National Ocean and Atmospheric Administration, and Blue Ocean Network, and then finally National Geographic. So with there being so much waste in the ocean, it's already hurting the marine life and our own water sources, whereby now it's hard to fix, but over time, with people helping out, eventually everything will be smooth sailing for once and all. So eventually everything will be fine again. The main point is to fix the ocean pollution. So if the water pollution in the ocean doesn't change soon, then the marine biology in the ocean won't survive, and soon won't last long. But most importantly, we the people will be affecting our own waters and the earth that we live and the plant sources around us as well, because we consume a lot of water and also the plant life needs it as well. Plus, for agricultural purposes too, they use up a lot of fresh water and there's not much to go around as well. Every year, billions of trash finds its ways into the beaches, ponds, killing animals, thinking it's food, and then problems with the ocean's health. So, fish or like birds, they'll come by and they'll either get snaggled on them or they'll eat the trash thinking it's food, but it's not. So, an example is last year in September, Oceana, the organization who is saving the sea life, calls the Congress to address the plastic pollution problem. So they finally wanted to address that this was enough and something needs to be done, or nothing is going to be fixed in the long run, and it's going to take way much longer than it's supposed to. Water is already a big importance in everyday life, and to see our own water source being polluted, that's already a big problem for everybody, because humans, they consume water every day, and our bodies hold up to 70% of water, so you can already tell that our bodies consume too much water as it is already. The extent of problem: if the pollution in the ocean doesn't change and the water is polluted, then the marine life won't have a place to live. So and then we won't have a supplies of water, and like I said, water is something that's important in our everyday life, and especially for the marine life as it is too. The National Institution of Environmental Health Sciences says that children are especially vulnerable to water-borne illnesses that may come from contaminated wells. So like just water from anywhere that's not tested or being tested, and that isn't fresh as well, is hurting the young infants for the long run, which isn't safe. And it's very scary because um, not much is not much was being done, but now they're finally testing the water for you. That who is being affected? The marine life, and the humans, which is us. We're the ones that are being affected, and we're the ones that are polluting our own oceans as well. The human body, like I said, is made up of 70% of water, and we can go 3 days without having water as well. So that really does play a big role in our day-to-day lives as well. Example, uh, the life is a cycle, and humanity's irresponsible behavior often comes back to haunt it. Adding contaminations to the waters bodies has affected the humans' families several ways, according to 2017. 2 billion people who don't have access to safe water in 29, and in 2019 it stated that 785 million people lack access to essentials and drinking water. And that was by Murat Suner. And it was in the article titled Types and Effects of Water Pollution. So, not a lot of people have the resources for fresh water because it's so polluted that it's hard for people to even access clean water in the beginning. So for solution, so this solution that is being used and is in effect right now is made by Boyne Salt, a person who just wanted to change the ocean life and have a machine called the Inceptor flow through rivers and the ocean, and it picks up waste by using a rod that extends as far as the river. You can adjust that as well, and it picks up all the trash on a conveyor belt, and then it flows all the way into a bin. Then where you can have that boat go to a shore where or a dock where they have where they put all their waste, and you don't need to fill it up with gas or anything that creates carbon dioxide because it's powered by solar panels, so it's eco-friendly for everybody. So by having this machine that picks up the waste in the rivers before it reaches the ocean is a good solution because it makes it easier to collect before the waste reaches the marine life and affects our water or the animals as well. As of right now, the Inceptor has been in effect and has been a success for cleaning up the waste and rivers in the ocean life as well. So it's been doing a really good job on that part. There is a plan of action that which Boyne Salt wants to clean up the most 1,000 polluted rivers in the world, and that won't and there won't be much waste going into the ocean by affecting the marine life. So once he does that, then it's almost smooth sailing from there, because most of the polluted waters, it goes from rivers to the ocean. So once you get all those rivers out of the way, then the ocean is just smooth sailing from there as well. The step-up plan: within 5 years, Boyne Salt wants to clean up the 1,000 polluted rivers in the world. So it will take plenty of time, but it's okay because it's something that we can prevent now. And then the second step is, over time, develop a better model of the Inceptor. So build a better suitable and that maintains its efficiency over time, and most importantly, the one that it just gets better over time than the second model beforehand. um the results of actions by continuing the plan, that in 5 years 1,000 rivers are cleaned up, but also the Great Pacific, which is one of the polluted oceans in the world, is going to be cleaned up more than 50% just in 5 years. But if everything goes according to plan, by 2050 there should be a plastic free ocean. So um, if nothing is to be stopped or anything like that, everything will be perfect and smooth sailing, and there'll be fresh water for everybody. So, and then if the consequences of inaction, so if these measures, or if nothing is to be done about the pollution or the waste problems towards the ocean, then not only will we lose our water source, but marine life as well. And then global warming will take more than an effect, as it is now, on a worldwide scale. Um, so in summary, um, the ocean has a lot of waste and has trash that ends up in it. Every year, more than 1 billion, and that who is affected by it the most is the marine life. Um, but as of now, it's stable because of the whole COVID-19. Not a lot of people are going out. Um, but again, so stay on track of cleaning the rivers, and is a great thing because for the whole ocean. So just clean, because if it's stable now doesn't mean that it will get out of hand in the future. So by just cleaning up now and trying to get um, it out of the way, it helps for a better future for everybody. Then once this process is done, the environment, the water, and the marine life, and for humans will be good once more. So that ties into the audience, and then so if everything goes according to plan, with Boy and Salt's plan, and everybody else's contribute to this, everything will be fine in a couple years, but it's only if everyone helps and does their part. So thank you, and yeah, I hope everybody's safe with this COVID-19 as well.